What happens when the tiniest powerhouse drone from DJI faces off against the world's first 8K 360 flying camera? Which one's going to take the crown and change the way we fly? Stick with me for this because by the end you lines know exactly which one deserves a spot in your bag. And trust me, you'll want to watch this whole thing because it just keeps getting crazier. The drone world just got turned upside down. On one side, we have DJI, the giant, gearing up to launch the Mini 5 Pro. On the other, let's start with G. At first glance, the Mini 5 Pro looks like the familiar pocket-sized, foldable drone you expect, but then you notice the details. A 1-inch sensor tucked into that tiny frame, promising shots with insane detail even in low light. Night cityscapes, moody foggy mornings, golden hour sunsets, this thing is built to make them all look gorgeous. DJI basically dares you to try taking a bad shot with it, and here's where it gets wild. DJI has added LiDAR obstacle sensing. Yes, LiDAR. The kind of tech used in self-driving cars. It doesn't just avoid trees, it sees in low light and across flat featureless surfaces where most drones would be blind. Imagine flying over a dark lake at dusk. The Mini 5 Pro isn't guessing. It actually knows where it is and what's around it. That's a game changer. Practical upgrades are everywhere too. Those annoying one-time screws for propellers, gone. Now you've got a simple twist system that lets you change props in seconds. There's even a new mystery button on top that seems to let you power up instantly without connecting the controller. You spot a magical scene, press the button, and you're airborne before the moment slips away. And of course, the whole thing folds into palm size, so you never need to think twice about carrying it. Flight performance is no joke either. 36 minutes on the standard battery, already better than the Mini 4 Pro, and if that's not enough, DJI's new Battery Plus pushes close to 50 minutes of airtime. That means fewer panic landings and more time to frame the perfect shot. Range is rumored to stretch to 25 kilometers. Obstacle sensing now covers every direction, so the drone can follow runners, bikers, even your dog without missing a beat. This is not your old basic follow mode. This is a flying companion locked onto you until the end. Accessories leaked too. Batteries start at $69, Battery Plus at $99, Charging Hub at $49, Propellers at $19, Prop Guards at $69, ND Filters at $55, and DJI Care plans from $80. The base drone itself looks set around the $650 to $700 mark, with bundles running higher. Pretty reasonable for something this polished, but then there's the curveball. Insta360's Antigravity A1, instead of a better normal drone, they dropped the world's first 8K 360 drone. You don't frame your shot, you just fly. It records every single angle at once, and in editing you decide the story. Want a wide cinematic pan? Done. Want a tiny planet effect? Easy. Want to flip the horizon mid-flight? You can. And the best part is the drone vanishes from its own footage. No arms, no body, just pure immersive video. It's not just the footage though, flying it is a whole new experience. Vision goggles and a grip controller with FreeMotion tech put you inside the flight. You can look one way while flying in another. It feels less like piloting a machine and more like soaring yourself. For creators who always dreamed of bird-like freedom, this is it. Like the DJI, it still weighs under 249 grams, so no registration drama. Safety features are built in, from return to home to obstacle sensing and even a payload detection system that prevents tampering. But unlike DJI, the A1 isn't out yet. It's expected worldwide in January 2026 and the price is higher, between $1,300 and $1,700 for the bundle. That's steep. But remember, you're paying for a flying 8K 360 camera, not just another drone. So here we are, to machines. One is refined, compact, and practical, a pro-level camera in the smallest package possible. The other is bold, experimental, and redefining what aerial storytelling looks like. Which one's right for you depends on the kind of creator you are. Do you want reliability, power, and polish in your pocket? Or do you want to bend reality with limitless creative freedom? For me, I can't help being excited about both. DJI is showing why it still leads the ultralight category, while Insta360 is saying let's dream bigger. One feels like the perfect travel companion, the other like stepping into an entirely new world. Now, I want to know what you think. If you had to choose right now, would you go for DJI's Mini 5 Pro or Insta360's Antigravity A1? Tell me in the comments and let's see which way this battle tilts. And if you made it this far, thank you for sticking around, because this is just the beginning of a drone showdown that's about to get seriously exciting.